Know that we had to fight in 3 of our kingdoms, and 'tis our fast intent to take all cares and business from our aid. Now, tell me, my daughters, which of you shall say that love us most? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Ma'am, I love you more than words can wield the matter, dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty, beyond what can be valued, rich or rare, as much as a child e'er loved or mother found. A love that makes breath poor and speech enable, beyond all the manner of so much I love you.
What shall we do? Love and be silent?
Of all things bounds, we make thee lady to thine in all things. What says our second daughter, our dearest Regan? What do we speak?
Ma'am, I made it the self-same male, not my sister, and prize me at her ward, and by true heart I find she names my very deed of love. Only she comes too short. I am alone felicitant in your dear highness's love. Then poor Cordelia, and yet not so, since I am sure my love's more richer than my tongue.
To thee and I, hereditary ever, remain this ample third of our fair kingdom. Now our joy, although the last, not least, 'tis young love, the vines of France, in milk and burgundy, strive to be your crescent. What can you say to draw more opulent in your sister's speak?
Nothing, my lady.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing will come out of nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty according to my bond, no more nor less.
So young, and so untender.
So young, my lady, and true.
Let it be so. Thy truth then be thy dower. Here I disclaim all my maternal care. Propinquity and property of love. And as a stranger to my heart and me, hold thee from this forever.
Good, my liege.
Peace, Kent! Come not between the dragon and her wrath. Hence, and avoid my sight. Cornwall and Albany. With my 2 daughter dowers, thy guess this third is cornet part between.
Royal Lear, whom I have ever honored as my queen, loved as my mother as my master followed. Reverse thy doom, and in thy best consideration, check thy hideous rashness. Thy youngest daughter does not love thee least.
Out of my sight.
Revoke thy doom, and whilst I can vent a clamor from my throat, I'll tell thee thou dost evil, evil.
Hear me, recreant, since thou hast sought to make us break our vow. Take thy reward. 5 days with due allow thee. And on the 6th return thy hated back upon our kingdom, if so on the 10th day following, thy banished trunk be found in our dominions. Thy moment is thy death. Away!
Here's France and Burgundy, my noble lady.
My lord of Burgundy, we first address towards you. What in the least will you require in present dower with her?
Most royal majesty, I crave no more than what your highness offer, nor will you tender less.
What she was is dear to us. We did hold her so. But now her price has fallen. Sir, there she stands. For you, great king.
This is most strange. Let she the argument of your praise. Bond your age should end this trice of time. Commit things so monstrous to dismantle so many folds of favor. I yet beseech your majesty, it is no vicious plot, murder of foulness, no unchaste action or dishonored step that hath deprived me of favor. But even for that of which I am richer, a still listen I in such a tongue, as I am glad I am not, though not to have it hath lost me in your liking.
Better thou hast not been born, did not have pleased me better.
My lord of Burgundy, what say you the lady? Will you have her? She is herself a dowry.
Royal Lear, give but that portion which yourself proposed. And here I take Cordelia by the hand, Duchess of Burgundy.
Nothing I have sworn I am firm.
I am sorry that you have so lost the mother that you must lose my husband. Peace be with Burgundy. Since that respects his fortune or his love, I shall not be his wife.
First Cordelia, that art most rich being poor, and most chosen forsaken, and most loved despised. Thee and thy virtues here sides upon thee. Be it lawful, take up what's cast away. Thy dower started throw to my chance, queen of us, ours, and our fair friends.
Thou hast offense. Let her be thine, for we have no such daughter, nor shall ever see that face of hers again. Come, noble Burgundy.
The jewels of our mother was washed eyes, Cordelia leaves you. I know you what you are, and what a sister and most loath I call. Your thoughts as they are named. Use well our mother, to professor bosoms I commit her.
Prescribe not us our duties. Let your study be to condemn to your lord.
Come, my fair Cordelia.
You see how full of changes her age is. She always loved our sister most, and now because of poor judgment she hath cast her off. Appears too grossly.
The infirmity of her age should ever but something be done herself.
We must do something, and in the heat.
Thou nature art my goddess, to that law my services are bound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague of custom to permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me? For that am I some 12 or 14 moonshines lighter of a sister? Well then, legitimate Edith, I must have your land.
Tent vanished thus, and the queen done tonight. Subscribe to her power. All is done. Edmund, come out! What paper were you reading?
I shall offend, either to detain or give it. The contents, as I in part understand them, are to blame.
Let's see. This policy in reference of age makes the world bitter to the best of our times. If our mother would sleep till I waked her, you should have her revenue forever, and live the beloved of your sister. Edith, conspiracy! Oh, villain! A natural, detested, brutish villain! Worse than brutish! Go, Sirrah, seek her! Find that villain, Edith!
I will seek her, ma'am. And pat she comes like the catastrophe of the old comedy. My cue is villainous melancholy. Fa sol la mi.
How now, brother Edmund? What serious contemplation are you in?
Come. When saw you my mother last?
Why the night gone by?
Spake you with her?
Aye, 2 hours together.
Bethink yourself wherein you may have offended her, and at my entreaty forbear her presence till some little time had qualified the heat of her displeasure.
Some villain hath done you wrong?
Retire with me to my lodging, from whence I will fitly bring you to hear my lady speak. There's my key. If you do stir abroad, go armed.
Armed brother.
Sister, I advise you to the best. Go armed, pray you, away. A credulous mother, and a sister noble. Let me, if not by birth, have lands by wit.
Did my mother strike my gentlewoman for chiding her fool?
Yes, madam.
By day and by night she wrongs me. Every hour she flashes into one gross crime or other that sets us at all odds. I'll not endure it.
She's coming, madam. I hear her.
Put on what weary negligence you please. If she dislike it, let her to our sister. Idle old woman that still would manage those authorities that she hath given away.
Well, madam.
Now banished Kent, if thou canst serve where thou dost stand condemned, so may it come. thy master, whom thou lovest, shall find thee full of labors.
Let me stay, not a jot for dinner. Go! Get it ready. How now? Who art thou? Who wouldst thou serve?
You.
Dost thou know me, fellow?
No, ma'am, but you have that in your countenance which I would fain call mistress.
What service canst thou do?
I can keep an honest counsel, ride, run, mar a curious tale in telling it, and deliver a plain message bluntly.
Follow me. Thou shalt serve. Dinner! Hold dinner! Where's my knave? My fool? Go you, and call my fool hither! You, Sirrah, where's my daughter?
So please you.
Oh! What says the lass there? Call the cockle back! Where's my fool? Methinks the world's asleep. How now, where's that mongrel?
My lady, I know not what the matter is, but to my judgment, your highness is not entertained with that ceremonious affection as you were wont.
Ha! Say'st thou so?
I beseech you, pardon me, my lady, if I be mistaken, for my duty cannot be silenced when I think your highness wrong.
No more of that. I have noted it well. Go you, and tell my daughter I will speak with her. Ho! You, madam. You come you hither. Madam? Who am I, madam?
My lady's mother.
My lady's mother? You dog, you slave, you cur!
I'm none of these, my lady. I beseech your pardon.
Your bandit looks at me, you rascal!
Ah! I'll not be struck, my lady!
Nor trip neither, you base football player.
I thank you, madam. Thou servest me, and thou shalt love me.
Come, madam, rise away. I'll teach you differences if you will measure your lover's length against Terry. But away, go to!
How now, my prudent stallion? How dost thou?
Mark it not. Have more than thou showest. Speak less than thou knowest. Lend less than thou owest. Ride more than thou goest. Learn more than thou trowest. Set less.
This is nothing, fool.
Can you make no use of nothing? Not?
Why, no, lass. Nothing can be made out of nothing.
Prithee, tell her, so much the rent of her land comes to, she will not believe a fool.
A bitter fool.
Dost thou know the difference, my girl, between a bitter fool and a sweet fool?
Why, no, lass. Teach me.
That Lord did counsel thee to give away thy lands, complacent here by me, do thou for him stand. The sweet and bitter fool will presently appear, the one in motley here, the other found out there.
Dost thou call me a fool, girl?
All thy other titles thou hast given away, that thou was born with.
This is not altogether fool, my lady.
Fools have nevertheless wit in a year, for wise women are grown foppish. They know not how their wits to wear, their manners are so uppish.
When were you wont to be so full of song, Sirrah?
I have used it not, ever since thou madest thy daughters thy mothers. For when thou gavest them the rod, and putst down thine own breeches,